Hey everyone, this is Ruby with Queen of T-Shirts. Today we are going to be doing the DTF hack using Sublimation ink. But before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click on the notification button so when we do go live, you will be notified. Hello everyone, my name is Ruby and you are just tuning in. I am with Queen of T-Shirts. Today we are going to do the DTF hack. Uh, that's direct transfer film hack. The picture we are going to use is going to be this picture here. We're going to do this on a medium shirt, and I have all the measurements as well for you. So before we get started, I am going to ask that you go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and then also click on the notification so when we do go live, you will be notified, or when I upload new videos, you will be notified. Now, I do try to upload videos every week. So far, I only did one, and that was last week. And so I'm going to be doing more and more videos, and I'm going to be doing more videos and uploading more videos. So please go ahead and click on that notification so when I do go live. Now, if you want to see the videos, you are going to have to go to my website, which is right below me. It is www.queenofT in a dash shirts.com. That is www.queenoft-shirts.com. My TikTok channel is at queenoft_shirts. You should be able to see that as well going down at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to let that go for a little bit so that you can actually see those handles that I have. But again, today we are going to do the DTF hack today. So we're going to get started with this. I am going to be using, the supplies I'm going to be using is down at the bottom. I'm using my Epson 7210 printer, which I converted, my heat press, A3 transfer film, powder for the film, a Gildan white t-shirt, butcher paper, a lint brush, and heat tape. And again, it's going down at the screen of what I'm using today. 7210 printer, heat press, Weissler, A3 transfer film, I believe that's how you pronounce it, Godar powder, Gildan white shirt, parchment paper, butcher paper, ruler, a pan, lint brush, and heat tape. Those are the things that I'm using today. Now, this will be on the website as well, where you'll be able to see. I do have other links on the website of the items that I'm using, where you can go click on the link and it'll take you directly to those items as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I am going to go ahead and print out my design. This is the film that I am going to be using. It tells you right on the package of how to load your film in. So my particular printer, I am putting the shiny side up, and the, I want to say the non-shiny side down. So it's going to print on the non-shiny side. There's a coating on this, and the coating will be on the non-slick side. So I am going to go ahead and share my printer. Now, the picture that I'm really printing off actually came from Creative Fabrica. You can locate this on Creative Fabrica, and you can actually get that picture from them. I am going to go ahead. I do need to share my screen so that you can actually see Silhouette. And that is the software. You do need some type of design software to use. Now, Silhouette is free. I have the link where you can click on my website to go there so that you can download the free version. But the version that I am using is the business edition because I wanted other things to use this for. So let me show you my screen here. Windows, Silhouette. Okay, so you can see where I'm at. This is the picture that I'll be printing off right now. It's at the width of what this particular paper is. Um, this particular paper is at 11.693 and the height of it is going to be 16.535. Now, this is going to go on a medium shirt. Now, that's just the paper size, but the picture I actually have on here, I measured my shirt and I am using a medium shirt. So I measured the shirt from the armpit, from one armpit to the other armpit. The measurement came out to 19 inches. And then I divided that, which gives me the inches that I need for my picture. So I'm going to do it 9 inches across. That's how big the picture is, by 10 inches in height. So it's 9 inches in width, 10 inches in height. And it's going to go in the portrait, uh, portrait printing. How I'm printing it out is in the portrait. And this is strictly for a medium shirt. Now, if you have an extra large or a 2X shirt, then you want to measure your armpit, your shirt from armpit to armpit so that your picture can look right on the shirt. You don't want to have a small picture on an extra large or 2X shirt. So that's where I measure from the armpit to armpit, and then I divide that into two to get the measurements of the picture that I need. And then you want to go from the top of your shirt down. Depends on how far you want to go down, but you give yourself about 3 to 4 fingers going down to put your picture where you want your picture to hit. Now that's up to you, but that's how I do it. So I'm going to go ahead and I do need to actually go to File, and you want to go to Page Setup to make sure that your setup is coinciding with the printing of this document that you're going to be printing, the picture you're going to print out. So mine is set there. It is actually a A3 portless for my 7710. And I have it in portrait. I'm going to go ahead and click on K. And then now I'm going to go ahead and print it out. So it's going to take a little time to print out. Silhouette is a little bit slower than normal, but what I think it is the file, because there's so much into this file that has words in the file. So I think it's the bigger the file, the slower it goes in printing out. She should have been brown skin. She should have been brown skin. So the other color profile came out as reddish. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put the powder on top of this because we don't want the ink to dry without putting the powder on here. Now you should be using gloves, but unfortunately I forgot to put on the gloves. Just trying to get the ink covered on all the writing so it doesn't dry up. And I'm going to actually show you the difference in the picture. Looks like everything is covered up. She's the right color. So, as you can see, she is the right color. I'm going to show you the other picture. And I'm going to show you the other picture. Give me just a second here. See how red she is on this one? This is not the color she should be. She should be brown. This is not the color she should be. She should not be this color. My printer was printing out. I had to go in and reset my colors correctly. And this is the color she should be, which is a brownish color. I'm going to go ahead and put this up under the heat press for 3 minutes. Now my printer is still actually not doing what it's supposed to be doing, because you can see up under her lips is where the line is, my rollers on my printer. But we're going to go with this right now. I'm going to set it for 3 minutes. Start my timer for 3 minutes. But yes, this is the incorrect color here. It should not be this reddish. But when I set my color correctly, that brown is what it came out that it should be. So I'm going to go ahead. What powder you don't use, you put it back into your container. And that's what I'm going to do. Put it back into the container. And you want to make sure you have a vented area where you got your ceiling fan going, and you have your heat press going, so you definitely need to have your air circulating. So now I'm just going to sit this to the side and just clean up the area here while the heat press is going. As you can see, I have the shirt on. It is much redder. It should not be this red. It should be brown, so I had to change my color on my printer. So you may have to adjust your color on your printer or on your document. You can go ahead and change it inside the color profile. So I'm not going to use this paper because I'm sure it's got powder on it, and I'm just using some wipes to wipe down so I don't get powder everywhere. Then we're going to prepare the shirt, which I need to prepare the shirt now. Right, apologies, it took so long to do this. I was trying to adjust my printer. So the shirt that I'm using is a Gildan 100% cotton shirt. It is a medium shirt. As you can see, it is Gildan and 100% cotton. And I measure my shirt from the armpit to the other armpit. Timer is going off. And I did it with a measuring tape. And it was 19 inches, and I divided that by 2, which got 9 inches, which is going to hit right in the middle. You want to go at least 4 fingers down. I have a t-shirt ruler, which I got off from Amazon. The link will be on my website. on the things that I use at Amazon for this project. And you will put that right in the middle. But I'm going to show you what I do to get my middle set. Um, Let me go ahead and remove this. So it's already cured. You can see, you're not seeing any white powder. So it's cured. I am going to go ahead and, because I have ink here, which my printer needs to be cleaned, and I can see the lines, but we're going to go with this. And I'm just going to cut it. So I'm going to lay this to the side. And what I'm going to do is take this over to my heat press. And I'm going to get out any moisture. Exactly what I did. I cut around it so it wouldn't be too many lines that you would see that my printer had made. So right now I am going to go ahead and take the moisture out of the shirt. But before I do that, I am going to need to lint roll this shirt. I always lint roll my shirt because you never know what lint is sitting on here. So I'm going to do the bottom of it as well. Okay, so now I'm going to take the moisture out of the shirt. The heat press that I'm using is actually called a diamond heat press. I got this from Transfer Warehouse. Make sure you actually change the pressure on this. And then you also going to need to turn your heat press down just a little bit more. You're going to have at least a medium to hard pressure on this. So I'm just going to bring this down, bring it up, but I am going to need to reset my heater and bring it down to 320. So we will be pressing on the shirt, the picture on the shirt at 320 for 20 seconds. So I do need to let that go down. The heat go down a little bit on here. But let me go ahead and finish pressing this. Getting the moisture out. And getting the shirt ready. And it takes a few seconds. Now what I'm going to do is fold the shirt in half. And this is how I get my middle point. As you can see, I am going to get my middle point here. Just a few seconds. And I'm going to do all the way down to the bottom as well. temperature is going down. And as you can see, I do have the crease right in the middle of the shirt. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my shirt this way instead of this way. That way I'm able to get the picture on the shirt. Because this press is a 15 by 15. Larger shirts, you can't put a certain way. So this is the way I'm putting it so that I can get my picture on it. I am going to take my ruler, and I know 3 fingers will go right here. I'm going to put my picture right below the center. Where it says center, I'm going to put my picture there. So I'm going to face her down. And normally I would make a crease. And I can still do it. Just to find the center. Right at the top. I could do it for the bottom as well. Make that crease. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and where I made that crease, go all the way to that line where it says center, and I'm going to line it up. So it's right now it's at 345. In temperature, it has to go down to 320. I'm going to get my heat tape. And I'm just going to tape it in place. And this is optional if you want to tape it down, but I normally tape it down because when I bring down the heat press and then bring it back up, I don't want it popping up. I need it to stay laid down. It looks about right in the middle. She's beautiful. Brown skin. Love it. Now this is a DTF hack. This is not doing it with the actual DTF machine, which I will be investing in getting one of those, but it'll be at a later time. Now with this, you can only do it, you can do it on a lighter color shirt, like a grayish shirt, but I did not want to put her face on a gray shirt, only because the inner part of her eyes are white. And so if I put it on a gray shirt, that means the inner part of her eyes would be gray instead of white. Remember, with the DTF, it has a white backing. It used white ink with it, with a DTF, an actual DTF machine. Because I'm using sublimation ink, my printer does not have the capability of printing out white ink. I don't have white ink in it. This is why it's called a hack. So there's only certain things you can do. Now, my machine went down to 320. We're going to press it at 20 seconds, and everything looks okay. I'm just going to put a piece of butcher paper on top of this. And almost there. This is a very thin piece of butcher paper. I'm going to go ahead and press it for 20 seconds. This is a cold peel, so I am going to take it off the heat press, let it cool off. And it takes a few seconds to cool off. And then I'm going to put it back on the heat press and press it again with some Teflon paper, or you can use parchment paper to get the shine. Now, as you can see, it did print on it. We will be taking this off, and I'll show the backing in just a second. Table here, just so it can cool off. Now she's beautiful. Now I can tell that there's lines on this. I did use Sublimation ink, but I am going to, I do have another Sublimation printer. The one I use is the one that I converted to a 7710. And I'm using Cosmo ink. So I'm just letting it cool off. And then we will peel it back. Now I tried to do it as a warm peel. It's almost there. So I'm just removing the tape. And I'm going to peel it. See how easy it is to peel off? Yeah, she's beautiful. Just pulling it right off. So I want to show you there is no really ink on this, but it's peeled off. And I will show you the shirt. She's beautiful. She is at her right color, but you can still see the lines from my printer. And this is how she looks. She's beautiful. And so the words are in the right color, which is supposed to be like a brownish color. Now we're going to repress her again just to get the shine out. And I'm going to use Teflon, but you can get this from Heat Transfer Vinyl or Heat Transfer Warehouse. You can get it from Amazon. I'm just using this, and I'm going to do this for 20 seconds again. Okay. I'm just going to peel it right on off. And this is how it looks. Let me put it on the table so you can see it again. She's beautiful. And actually, I don't know, it feels, the texture of it feels like vinyl, but it's not heavy like vinyl. And you can pull it and it won't crack. You can pull it and it won't crack. But it's nice. So I'm going to switch cameras over. T-shirt that I have, you can see up here the writing is not in the brown like this. My color was off. It's still pretty, but my color was off. And this is what her skin tone should look like. And this is a medium shirt that I did this on. And also the picture size is a 9 by 10 portrait. I measured from the armpit, from one armpit to the other armpit to get the size of my picture I wanted. I took 2 fingers, 3 fingers from the top to actually put the picture where the picture should go. And again, if you like the contents of this video for the DTF hack, please go ahead and like, subscribe, give me the thumbs up. Let me know what you think. And then also, I would love for you to go over to my website, which is Queen of T-shirts, and I'm actually going to put that here so you can see it. Queen of T-shirts. So it's basically queenoft-shirts.com. You have to have the dash in it to actually see it. Also, the supplies that I use is scrolling down at the bottom. You should be able to see it. It was the transfer film, the powder, the white t-shirt from Gildan, parchment paper, butcher paper, um, a ruler or tape measure, a pen, lint brush, and heat tape. And I converted my Epson 7210 into a sublimation printer. Now I do also have a sawgrass, but my sawgrass only goes up to the legal size. Now my handles that I have, if you can actually go to my handle, let me hide this here. So I am on Facebook, Queen of T-shirts Ruby. I'm on Instagram, Queen of T_shirts. YouTube at Queen of T-shirts. TikTok at Queen of T_shirts. Please go ahead and go to each one of those pages and like, share, and let me know. Give me some love. Really, really appreciate it. To see this video, if you're not on YouTube, searching for this video, you can go directly to my website. Let me go ahead and show you what my website looks like. And Queen of T-shirts, here we go. So this is where you would go. When you get to my website, you'll see the front page. This is the front page here. Now, once you get there, you can also browse and shop as well. I have things on sale. Anything that you see on my website, I'll be able to get to you. But this is where you would go. Now, to get to the videos, you go to blog. Once you get to blog, you'll go to home. I'm sorry, once you get to blog, you'll see the videos here. This was the first video I did, how to sublimate for beginners. The other video will be uploaded soon and you'll be able to see that. But this is where you would go. But again, also I have the links to the different products that I use. It'll take you there and see the different products that I use. And then also I have other websites where heat transfer warehouse, my apologies, and Silhouette. You can download, if you click on Silhouette America, you can go there and download the free software to create your designs in. And the design that you saw today, I actually got that from Creative Fabrica. So you can go there to get that as well once you click on my link. But I just wanted to show you where to go to see the video. Now, if there's anything that I can do for you, make for you, please go ahead and let me know. You can comment on my website if you want me to get back with you. But today's video was on DTF, how to do the DTF hack. with that saying, guys, I am going to go ahead and end this video. I thank you so much for showing up, uh, for just staying with me. If there's anything you want to see me do, all you have to do is leave me a comment. I will try to get back with you as soon as possible, and I will let you know if I can do that. And if I can't, I will direct you in the right direction of who actually done this before. So with that, without saying again, I just wanted to leave a little quote for you. The best years of my life are still to come. They are still to come. So you guys have a blessed day. Thank you for joining us today. Have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.